Welcome to today's video, where we'll be discussing a common issue that many C# developers face when working with network programming the system: net sockets socket exception error when calling GetHostEntry. If you've ever encountered this error, you know how frustrating it can be. But don't worry, by the end of this video, you'll have a solid understanding of what causes this exception and how to troubleshoot and resolve it. The socket exception is a type of exception that occurs when there's an issue with socket operations, such as connecting or sending data over a network. The GetHostEntry method is used to retrieve the IP address and other information about a remote host. However, sometimes this method can throw a socket exception, leaving you wondering what went wrong. In this video, we'll dive into the possible causes of this exception, how to identify the root cause of the issue, and provide some practical tips on how to resolve it. By the end of this video, you'll be equipped with the knowledge to tackle this error and get your network programming projects back on track. So what are some possible causes of the socket exception when calling GetHostEntry? Well, there are a few common reasons why this might happen. One reason is that the remote host you're trying to connect to might not be reachable or may not exist. This could be due to a network issue, such as a firewall blocking the connection or the host being offline. Another possible cause is that the DNS resolution failed. When you call GetHostEntry, the method tries to resolve the host name to an IP address using the domain name system DNS. If this process fails for some reason, such as a misconfigured DNS server or a temporary network glitch, you'll get a socket exception. A third possible cause is that there's an issue with the socket itself. For example, if the socket has been closed or is in an invalid state, calling GetHostEntry will throw a socket exception. Now, let's talk about how to troubleshoot this issue. Well, when you encounter a socket exception, the error message usually provides some clues about what went wrong. Look for keywords like host, not found, or DNS resolution failed. These can give you an idea of where to start looking. One useful tool for troubleshooting network issues is the command line utility, inslookup. This tool allows you to manually perform DNS lookups and test whether a hostname can be resolved to an IP address. If inslookup fails, it's likely that there is a DNS issue that needs to be addressed. Another approach is to use a tool like Wireshark to capture network traffic and analyze the packets being sent between your application and the remote host. This can help you identify any issues with socket operations or packet transmission. To summarize, when encountering a socket exception, when calling GetHostEntry, there are several possible causes to consider. The remote host might not be reachable or may not exist. DNS resolution failed. There's an issue with the socket itself. To troubleshoot this issue, you can use tools like inslookup and Wireshark to diagnose the problem. By understanding the root cause of the exception, you'll be better equipped to resolve it and get your application working smoothly. That's all for today's video on troubleshooting the socket exception error when calling GetHostEntry. I hope this explanation has helped clarify things for you and provided some useful tips for resolving this issue. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content on C# programming and network development. If you're struggling with a socket exception error, don't hesitate to reach out. We'd be happy to help you troubleshoot and resolve it. Until next time, thanks for watching.